Quality of earnings is the best solution for people buying private businesses with no financial standard and allowing them to look at the cash flow and profits of the business in a way where they can actually make $1 million acquisition decision. So what the heck is it? It's essentially a mini audit specifically meant to identify the cash flow of a private business, again in this environment where there is no standard at all for reporting the financials of a private business that doesn't have outside investors. I'm qualified because I've been working in small business acquisitions for 15 years. I have a Harvard MBA. I've worked on Wall Street doing deals. I've done deals with older investors. I've done deals by myself. Now I advise 40 people a year on doing deals and have over 200 clients who have worked with me to successfully either do an excellent deal or kick a bad one out. I want you to think of an audit and a quality of earnings on the same level. Here's why. An audit looks at all the things that are going on in the financial system to identify all the things that are not correct according to an accounting standard called GAAP. So we understand what that is. 80% of an audit is useless. Why? It left open 20% of the items, and so therefore 100% of the issues could be in that 20% that wasn't identified or handled, and so now you spent a bunch of money on a product that didn't actually protect you against the thing it was meant to do. So in the world of audit, we understand it. So Elliott, what is a quality of earnings and what is it not? Nothing besides a quality of earnings is a quality of earnings for the same reason. If you do 80% of a quality of earnings and 100% of the issues and the 20% you didn't do, you actually wasted money to get an answer that doesn't even help you. You actually gave yourself false confidence that things are correct. Well, I wanted a quality of earnings light. Well, what was the light part versus the full part? What did you miss? Well, it's an easy business, so I only want. If you knew it was easy, why would you even need outside help to do the work? Are you an accounting expert? Oh no, I do business consulting. I'm a fancy MBA. None of this stuff that I do now around the quality of earnings that I learned at Harvard Business School. All of this was on the job training, working with some of the best transaction accountants in the world, making mistakes and learning what is and what isn't included. A lot of making mistakes and understanding why simple things that may seem like they're off 5 or 10% can really be indicative of the whole financial system being off. So what is not a quality of earnings? A proof of cash is not a quality of earnings. Reviewed financials, compiled financials from an accountant. Hold on, but they're looked at by an accountant. Compiled means they took all the receipts, threw them in a financial system, didn't review it, and sent it off. Reviewed is they did that, plus they spent 27 minutes looking at stuff and then sent it off. So what is that compared to a quality of earnings? It's diddly squat. It's not comparable at all. And then a restatement of QuickBooks, which a lot of my competitors' products that I see are simply a restatement of QuickBooks. So taking QuickBooks out of this system, putting it into a new looking system, sending it off to you. Here's our quality of earnings product, 2 or 3 pages of analysis and write-up. That's not a quality of earnings either. So if you have a sense on an audit is a complete system analysis, think of the quality of earnings the same way. The next best place to go is my quality of earnings 101 page, where we go through 3 short videos explaining what's actually in our sample quality of earnings. Very short videos, no marketing in them, and then a page of FAQs to go beneath this so you can actually read up on what you're going to be buying. That way you're an informed buyer, you'll know much more, and we're not going to waste any of your time. Thank you so much for taking time with this video. If you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe to the video to keep these things coming. And be sure to visit the first link in the description below.